My name is Mara. I am taking a break from peeling away the clutter in my house to do a little change in seasonal decor. A couple of weeks after I put up my fall decor, I thought, what am I going to put up next? And I decided, well, Christmas, of course. I do celebrate Christmas, and I was trying to decide what I wanted to do here. After looking around online, I came across some pink Christmas photo ideas, and that got me really inspired. It's something that I've never done before, and I thought, you know what, this year I want to do a pink Christmas. I started at Etsy and found that beautiful tree there that's made out of little fabric flowers. Then I found this house, which is pretty extra, but I love it, and maybe I love it because it's extra. This is also an Etsy find, and thankfully it was on a bit of a sale for Black Friday. Oh, yeah, I just love it. I also got this Merry Christmas little sign here. It's actually not so little. And then I have these adorable little pink deer that I'm adding to the whole scene. And I love it. I love it. Eventually, I think I'd like to get some felt or something that would maybe be like a snow that I could put on the shelf as kind of a snow blanket, so to speak, and then put all of the different pieces on top of that. But things kind of took a little bit of a turn, and I'll get to that. First, let me talk about Christmas decor and how I have celebrated Christmas in the past. When I lived in my old house, I lived with my sister and my niece, or rather they lived with me, and we did have this artificial tree. It was maybe 5 or 6 feet high. It wasn't anything elaborate, but it was a tree, and we decorated that every year. But when I moved to this house, I struggled a bit. Providing a home for my sister and niece added a lot of meaning to my life, and so I floundered a bit after they left, and I just struggled somewhat. And Christmas is about children for me. I've never really felt the magic of Christmas if there weren't children around. That's just me. It might be different for others, of course. I decided that I wanted to have a different tree, so I think I actually donated the other one, or it's around here somewhere that I just don't know. And either way, I got a couple of small tabletop kind of trees. One is more of like a silver or a rose gold. I can't even remember the color. It's like a bough that just hangs from this pole. And then there is a different one which is more rustic. It's a tree that's made out of wood, and there are lights that come through it. That was another option that I had. A few years ago, I got another one. I think it's maybe about 3 feet high, and it's another, tabletop tree with very standard red and green Christmas coloring. But I didn't really bother with Christmas decor last year. I had nowhere to put it. I was still recovering from my stay in the hospital, and it just seemed like work to me. I'm not sure if I did anything festive as far as decor in 2021 either. The main things I do to try and cultivate the Christmas spirit is I will, for instance, in 2022, I would scrapbook photos taken like 2021 at Christmas time. And that's something that I did that really brought the holiday spirit. This year, though, my room is a disaster area. I really can't scrapbook in that room until I can clear some good space around the electric fireplace to make sure that I don't start any fire if I turn it on, because it's cold in there right now. And very disorganized in there right now. The other thing I'll do is look at holiday lights, but sometimes that doesn't even happen until between Christmas and New Year's. So I was really looking forward to setting up some Christmas things now in my new cleared out area and seeing if I could capture some of that magic, maybe just a little of it. Doesn't have to be a lot, just a little. Here's where things take a bit of a somber turn. I will put a timestamp on screen if you just want to mute the video until then, that's fine. Go ahead and mute now. Last month, my little Cupid passed away, and it really broke my heart. It's difficult without him. And Thanksgiving was also hard because there were some plumbing issues at my mom's house, so she ended up being in a rehabilitation center over the Thanksgiving holiday, so we didn't even really have Thanksgiving. She came home the week after that, and sadly her health has really declined since then. She has lung cancer, has had it since 2017 or so, and has long outlived any of the life expectancy projections. They gave her 18 months to 2 years, and she's lived about 6 years since then. But it is likely that she will go any day now. This has been a rough couple of months, y'all. Anyway, I want you to know that I've got a video already filmed and ready to go on Thursday. I've done the voiceover, did that even before I did this video. Next week's video is partly filmed, but we're just going to have to kind of see how things go. Please check the community tab. I will always post the latest info about whether I will post a video or not for the week, and that is definitely the best place to get the latest info. My channel is not going to go anywhere. My mom loves my videos and wants me to keep going, but there is a grief tidal wave coming, and I know it's going to hit me. So again, send good thoughts our way and just check the community tab to get the latest info. Now, I want to hear about your Christmas decor. Do you do the same things every year, or do you like to switch things up? Or maybe you do a mix of both, where you have some standard decor, but you add in new things as you go along. If you don't celebrate Christmas, but celebrate something else, I want to know that too. Or if you just don't celebrate, that's fine. I would love to hear from you as well. The past few months have been very hard, but one thing that I do know is that my life is better for having this channel, and it's better for having all of you in my life. So thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful holiday with whatever you celebrate. I hope the end of this year brings many wonderful experiences with those that you love, because that's the most important thing. I almost forgot to mention that my birthday is also coming up. It does tend to get lost sometimes in the holiday shuffle. It is on December 27th. Last year, I really didn't celebrate it because I was recovering from my hospital visit. It wasn't really a visit. I was there for 2.5 weeks. It was a stay for sure. This year I need to do something fun. I usually go out to dinner and see a movie. That's kind of my standard birthday celebration. I will probably do something similar this year too. I could also have people over. That's fun. This little tree is all right. If I decide I want to do a pink Christmas tree again, I think I might splurge and get one that's a little bit bigger and more sturdy. It does feel a little bit like it might tip over if Clay or I bump up against it. So I'll try not to do that, I guess. I just want to say one last time that I really wish that you all have a wonderful holiday. Whatever you celebrate, whatever you do, I hope it's magical and that you take time to do something nice for yourself. That's something that we all need to do more often.